And if somebody is cheating on you, you have two choices to make. One, you either accept it and confront them and say, hey, you're cheating on me.
Strap in, because today's courtroom drama is a masterclass in how one bad decision can derail your life. Our defendant? Samantha Guadama, accused of vandalizing her ex's car in a fit of rage after a messy breakup. The judge? Not holding back for a second, calling out the mindset behind such destructive choices. You'll hear about love, betrayal, and a $6,292 repair bill, already paid, but the consequences? Oh, they're just getting started. From the jaw-dropping police report to a life lesson about orchids, yes, orchids, this case has it all. And wait until you hear the judge's brutally honest take on women attacking women over men. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for the sentencing, because the punishment is more than just money, it's about reshaping how this defendant sees relationships forever.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 01093, State versus Samantha Guadama. Counsel, in the box. Y'all need to move it down to the other end. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 01093, State versus Samantha Guadama. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Yeah.
Defense?
Kayla Dietrich for Samantha Guadama.
And are you Samantha Guadama?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and TAP evaluation?
Yes.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea bargain agreement on January 6th. According to the plea, punishment is be assessed at $2,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution of $6,292.70 to Mitchell McCain. It's the court's understanding that that amount has been paid. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say?
No, ma'am.
All right, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Samantha Guadama.
All right, so why are you keying this guy's car?
It was a mistake, and it was.
No, it wasn't a mistake. A mistake is you take somebody's umbrella thinking that it's yours because they're both black umbrellas. Keying somebody's car is not a mistake. So why are you keying the car?
I was being taunted by my ex about our situation, that we were separating, and he was sending me videos and pictures of just other women and in our own, like in our home, that we lived together during that time and during that night.
That's not what the police report says.
Here's where the judge hits the nail on the head: intent matters. Taking someone's umbrella by accident? That's a mistake. Dragging your keys across someone's paint job? That's a deliberate act of destruction, and in Texas, that's criminal mischief. It's not just about the car, it's about the mindset. Courts take these cases seriously because property damage often escalates from emotional disputes. This is why we see protective orders, no contact rulings, and hefty restitution. Here's a question for you. Do you think an emotional trigger justifies this kind of crime, or should punishment always be strict regardless of the motive?
The police report I'm reading says that the victim in 01 returned from a night out and the victim parked his vehicle in the driveway of 01's residence. While at 01's residence, 01 received an alert on his video camera. 01 looked at his video camera and observed his ex-girlfriend in the driveway of his residence. 01 was speaking with D1 through the camera, you're D1, and D1 believed that another female was at the location, as D1 believed the victim's vehicle, which was parked in the driveway, belonged to a female. Victim in 01 continued watching the video camera and observed D1 walking around victim's vehicle, keying victim's vehicle in the process. This is what I don't understand.
This is courtroom reality TV without the cameras. The judge is breaking down a social pattern she's clearly seen too many times. Instead of confronting the actual source of betrayal, the partner, some people go after third parties who owe them nothing. And here's the kicker: even if Samantha thought the car belonged to another woman, the law doesn't care about your emotional logic. Damage is damage, intent is intent. What's fascinating is the judge's ability to turn this into a teaching moment, not just for Samantha, but for every person watching. Quick poll, do you think the judge's lecture here will actually change her mindset?
So it says in here that you thought that was a female's vehicle.
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
understand why women think that other women owe them any type of loyalty. Why is the go-to for women when they think somebody's cheating on them? Well, let me attack the female. You shouldn't be attacking anybody, honestly. But I don't know why there's this thing, let's destroy the female's vehicle. Maybe he don't want you anymore, or maybe he wants you and the other female. If that's the case, you have choices to make. Either you're going to stay with him and accept the fact that he's cheating on you, or either you're going to leave him. The choice should never be, let me key his car or key the female's car. It's never going to turn out good. Now, I see that you have a son and a daughter. How would you feel if your son ends up dating someone and they become an ex-girlfriend and they won't let go and they end up keying his car? You lose your mind. So here you are out keying somebody's car who doesn't want you, obviously. No, I mean, that's yes or no. Do you understand that?
Yes, I did.
And so you went to jail?
I did.
And how long were you in jail?
That night,
All right, well, how long did you stay in jail till you paid this off, though?
that day on January, when I was at court for like 3 days, I believe.
All right, so that's 3 days you spent away from your children because you love a man more than your children. Whenever you make these stupid decisions, what ends up happening is that shows that you're loving this man more than your children. You can't do that. Have you had any contact with him?
No, I love him.
All right, so do you have any children with him?
No, I do not.
All right, so you better not contact him. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That relationship is over. You don't have any property with him. You don't have any children with him, so there's no need to contact him. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you do for a living?
Part-time.
All right.
Ouch. This is where the gavel really lands, not in sentencing, but in emotional accountability. The judge reframes the crime in terms of parenting. Every day spent in jail is a day your children are without you, and that's a debt you can't pay back. In family court and criminal sentencing, judges often link punishment to a person's personal values, and here, the judge is making it crystal clear that misplaced loyalty to a toxic relationship is costing Samantha more than money. Think about it, if you were in her shoes, would this sting more than the $2,000 fine?
And have you started dating again?
No, I have not.
Okay, that's a good thing. You're going to have to get an orchid. And I tell everybody this who have relationships problems, because orchids teach patience. They have some beautiful orchids out at the HEB. I just saw some when I went there. I'm like, wow, they're so beautiful. They're in bloom. You need to get that orchid. They're inexpensive. I think they have a coupon too, so it's less expensive. Get that orchid and keep that orchid. And it comes with directions. Read up on it, how to care for it. And once those leaves fall off, if you can get that same orchid to bloom again without losing your patience, then you'll be ready for relationships. Because with orchids, you can read those instructions. Like it says, indirect sunlight, you put it in indirect sunlight. Next thing you know, the leaves are burning. Somebody's like 3 ice cubes. Then you learn, nope, it doesn't take 3 ice cubes. So I don't tell people to get orchids to be flippant. It's just that orchids require patience and care. And that's the same thing with relationships. And if somebody is cheating on you, you have 2 choices to make. One, you either accept it and confront them and say, hey, you're cheating on me. And then their choice is to continue to cheat or either say, all right, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again. But those are your choices. Your choice is not to go and key some car, because then you end up here. You understand?
You might think the orchid analogy is fluff, but it's actually brilliant psychology. Orchids require patience, consistent care, and the ability to adapt when things don't go as planned, exactly the qualities that prevent emotional blow-ups like this case. Judges sometimes use metaphors like this because lectures about anger management can feel cold and clinical, but a relatable image sticks. And here's the sly part, she's giving Samantha a living, daily reminder of self-control. Every time she waters that orchid, she's also watering her patience. Do you think this creative approach works better than straight-up punishment?
All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no contact with Mitchell, Mitchell, McCall, Mccall. There should be 3 years deferred adjudication, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to require parenting classes. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. How far did you go in school?
I graduated.
All right, what do you want, what did you plan to do with the rest of your life? Do you like bartending? Do you
No.
plan on, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I have my real estate license as well. I just haven't used it.
Okay. And then there's 100, I'm gonna require anger management. And once that's completed, the remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. There's gonna be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. And the court will show that the restitution amount of $6,292.70 has been paid in full. Probation, is there anything else?
I got it.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document? Let me see if I have it here. Entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney. Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. We can go off the record. So I put you down for 3 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything early, I'll consider early termination. Whether you're on for the full 3 years or not is completely up to you and your actions. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, make better choices. You got children to consider, okay?
So, here's the takeaway. Samantha Guadama avoided jail time for now, walking out with 3 years deferred adjudication, 200 hours of community service, parenting classes, and anger management, all tied neatly to a $2,000 probated fine. Her restitution to the victim? Already paid in full. But make no mistake, this case wasn't just about property damage. It was about the ripple effect of emotional decisions, the importance of self-control, and the reality that personal drama has legal consequences. If you found this breakdown as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Because trust me, this isn't the last time we'll see love and the law collide.